Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Black Binder and we are playing Dark Souls 3, mostly blind. This fight, probably not blind, because I did look up a strategy for him, the Pestilent Mercury strategy. It is the noob build for Midir, and it makes damaging him safer. What it does is it does damage based on how much hit points they have, and because Midir has so much hit points, it works pretty well with him. It's got a huge hitbox. It's still not super easy to hit him with it, because he'll get out of it like that, but it's certainly easier than any of the other options. Alright, we are using the Demon Scar in our right hand, but that is just for show. It only weighs 0.5 pounds. It's normally my attack weapon, but we're not going to be attacking in this. Right here, I thought the match was over. Whenever I get caught by that early on, I usually just kind of give up. But I didn't this time, and thankfully I didn't, because we ended up winning. Now, it should be noted for this fight that I did not change my rings like an idiot. So I am still using pyromancy rings, even though Pestilent Mercury is a sorcery. You don't need to upgrade your staff for Pestilent Mercury to work well. It doesn't get any increases from damage from anything, so a level 1 staff is just fine. That charge that he did, I can never dodge that. I don't know why. It's so quick to start up, and there's no tells that he's going to do it. Or at least that I've seen. I do have the Boulder Toss, or Boulder Heave, I believe it's called, Pyromancy equipped, but I'm not going to use it. This right here is my favorite move that he does. That laser can one-shot you, but when you're ready for it, you can get in here and get a free cast off. Of course, then he runs backwards like that. Now remember, if you're not looking at him, he can't hit you. This is post-commentary. I could not beat him while giving commentary, and the amount of times I had to try to do it, it felt like the commentary was getting stale, so I figured just to do it after the fact. I hate doing post-commentary. Well, I hate the idea of it. I also personally don't like using it, but it feels like you're cheating, kind of, and I'm already cheesing this fight using Pestilent Mercury, so might as well go the full way. Alright, this right here is very difficult for me to dodge. I think I've dodged it once out of the entire time I've been fighting him. Easy to dodge attack right there. Alright. Now, I also did, oh, come on. We're getting hit by the charge. Where is he? Okay. Yep, here's my favorite attack. I also Pestilent Mercury doesn't cost very much FP at all, so I lowered my Ashen Estus Flask to 2 and gave myself another 2 Estus Flask, because as you can tell, I need it. We're only halfway through and I'm down to 3 Estus Flasks. So either I better start playing better, or I'm going to be in trouble. Get out of there. Get out of there. Is this the time I dodged it? No. No, that's a different one. That one's easy. Whatever way he turns his head, run the opposite direction, because he'll only go halfway. Watch out for the tail flip. Nope, he's going into second phase right here. You can get a Pestilent Mercury off if you're close enough, or an attack, but that thing, the only time I've been hit by it, I had close to full hit points, and it procced my Tears of Denial. These guys are very easy to dodge, just spam roll. Now, if you can see from my buffs, I actually didn't cast Tears of Denial this time around. Not sure why, but I didn't. I've been fighting him so many times, I guess I didn't expect to win, and if I did win, I wasn't going to need Tears of Denial. Alright, we are out of Estus Flasks, and we are down to our 1 Divine Blessing. You can only hold 1. So we better start doing pretty amazing. The Demon Scar is the weapon you can get from the twin demon fight. Alright. This was a very good Pestilent Mercury. Look at that. 1800, 1900, 2000 damage. 2400. Wow, what did it get up to? 2750. That's insane. There's the one time that I've dodged that move. Like, out of every single try on him. I probably fought him 30 times. This is probably close to my 30th time trying to beat him. Now this, make sure you get up close to him as soon as you can, because he does it everywhere. His laser just goes everywhere, and the only really safe place is right underneath the middle of his tail. Because he'll go by his foot too, like right there. He's still getting hit by the Pestilent Mercury. Right here, I'm getting optimistic. I still haven't used my Divine Blessing yet. Oh, here's where we're going to use it, because I start panicking. Come on, get in there. There we go. Do it, do it, do it, and dodge away. I probably should have waited to cast that Pestilent Mercury, but as you can see, it worked out okay. I am ecstatic at this point. I was looking for a gesture to display my happiness. Now, I didn't actually read the Spears of the Church item, so I need to now. Let's see what it says. A green rusted ornament of young grass, the crest of Princess Filianor, equipped to join the Spears of the Church Covenant. The Spears of the Church watch over the princess's slumber, and when the church is compromised by a trespasser, the Adjudicator summons them as loyal spirits to eliminate the threat. Summoned automatically while this is equipped. Loyal spirits summoned as Spears of the Church are granted a blessing of protection. Alright, here is Pestilent Mercury. Highly dangerous sorcery employed by Dragon School spooks, only taught to trusted members. Releases mercury that eats away at HP. Beware, as the caster is also hurt by the HP. Tears of Denial, this is just, grants one chance to endure when HP reaches 0. Pretty useful. I'll use that on all my playthroughs from here on out. It only costs 15 faith, but it costs 2 attunement slots. That's the problem. But you can equip a ring, an attunement ring. That's the Izalith staff. I didn't upgrade it at all for Pestilent Mercury. What you can do with... here's where I'm showing my rings suck, and I go through what rings I would actually use. So the Speckled Stone Plate ring, that gives you resistances to all elements. Magic, Lightning, Fire, and Dark. Now this is the Ring of Favor, gives you max HP, stamina, and equipment load. Ring of Steel Protection 3, all the times I got smacked around that wasn't his fire or his laser, that would have helped. And then the Estus ring, or the Chloranthy ring. I would have used the Estus ring. As a Pyromancer, using Pyromancies, you just kind of get used to the low stamina, because it literally takes a full stamina bar to cast Chaos Bed Vestiges, which is your main spell. So Chloranthy ring, it seems like it would help, but I just got used to having low stamina at all times. With Spears of the Church, though, remember when we fought Adjudicator Argo and Half-Light got summoned, also with the Royal Guard? You become the Royal Guard. It's pretty crazy. If it was online and you got someone good that got summoned against you, you'd be screwed. Soul of the Dark Eater Midir, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Used to acquire many souls or transposed to extract its true strength. Midir, descendant of Archdragons, was raised by the gods, and owing to his immortality was given a duty to eternally battle the dark, a duty that he would never forget, even after the gods perished. Now, let's turn that sucker into some kind of damn weapon, and it better be worth it. It is. Hint, it is. Now, I haven't put any of the Souls of Cinder in their seats yet on this playthrough. I did after this, though. Old Moonlight, a memory of an old sword found deep within Midir. The sorcery uses souls to grant form to the thought and attack with it. Attacks are coupled with light waves, and sustaining the stance before attacking increases their speed and potency. The sword is named after Moonlight, but it is slightly different than the one fashioned of the Pale Drake Seath. Perhaps it is rooted in an older memory from not long after the beginning. Call back to the Moonlight Greatsword. And then, what is the other one? No. I screwed up there. I didn't mean to talk to him. Now, this is the best katana, if I've heard right. Frayed Blade, a dragon weapon symbolizing Dark Eater Midir. The once exquisite blade is now stained black and frayed at the hilt. Without its sheath, it will soon crumble into nothing. Hold. Assume a holding stance in which a normal attack sends a shockwave along the earth, and strong attack commences a series of slashes. So, I'm guessing it's easier to bleed with that if you can get next to him. But we can't use that because it's 40 dex, so we are going to take the Moonlight Greatsword. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go test it out just to see. Now remember, I've got what is it? Hold on, let me see. I've got a plus 10, or is it plus 5 Demon Scar. While that's not as good as a Pyromancy Flame, it's still very good. And I'm going to compare its damage with Old Moonlight. Now, the guys die too quick, so I won't be able to get the main attack off with the Moonlight Wave. But you can see, I'll do both, one on each. But just know I've got a fully upgraded fire weapon versus a not fully upgraded sorcery staff. That's the bolt, does 308 with no upgrades, and then this is the attack portion. 137, so that's about 440 completely unupgraded. Now this is my Chaos Bed Vestiges. That was the AoE part. 723, so I mean, that could do a lot of damage. I would expect it to do a lot of damage. The Moonlight Greatsword, if you upgraded it, if you want the proper upgrade path. 60 and all that. But now, that is the end of this Let's Play. I forgot to do lap, so I may go back. I've got another playthrough there that I can do, so I'm probably going to do that. But this is the end of the Let's Play, so please leave a like or comment below, and feel free to subscribe for more full Let's Plays like this one. And there is only one way to end this Let's Play. With a beautiful death. Ah! Thanks for stopping by.